Alright, today we're going to work on multiplying numbers, single digit numbers, by tens or by hundreds. So if I multiply 6 times 2, we know that equals 12. But when I multiply 6 times 20, why do we know that the answer is 120? Well, the same reason we know that if we have two sixes or 6 twos, we could add 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, and that would equal 12. What if we had 6 20s? 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20. If you take the time to actually add this up, you're going to see that it equals 120. And if you continue this pattern, it always works. You can always just do the multiplication problem, ignoring the zeros, and then putting the zero inside of your answer. So, if I ask you, what is 3 times 4? You should be able to tell me that it's 12. But what if I ask you, what is 3 times 40? You shouldn't need to do the traditional method. You should be able to do this in your mind. It should just be the same answer, 12, but then add the zero inside of here. And why? Because if I have 3 40s, I should be able to mathematically add this in my head. 40 plus 40 is 80, plus 80 is 120. So what if I said 80 times 3? Should be quickly doing 3 times 8 in our mind, and then just putting the zero in there and getting our answer, 240. Now, it's the same exact thing with hundreds. If I have any sort of number times 100, so let's say 4 times 3 we know is 12. But what is 4 times 300? It's the same idea as if I said, what is 4 times 3 apples? Well, it's going to be 12 apples. But if I say 4 times 300, the answer is going to be 1200. This two zeros represent 100. Obviously, we want to put our comma here and change the number to 1200. Let's continue to try with other examples. 4 times 5, we know equals 20. But what is 4 times 50? Well, first, 4 times 5 is 20. Add the zero in here, 200. What about 4 times 500? 4 times 5 is 20. How many zeros should I put in my answer? 2. 2000. This works with any number that has zeros at the end of it. I could even go even more complicated and do 46 times 20. 46 times 2 would be 92 if you're fast with your math. And then we add the zero, and it's 920. So it allows you to multiply by 10 or 100 very fast if you know this trick. And don't forget why. It's very important that you understand why this is happening before you start to memorize your multiplication times 10 or times 100. Again, as many of my videos, just pick any random numbers, try it out yourself, and then check it with a calculator to see how fast you're getting with it.